going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Please hit the like, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire Lions Den basketball, boxing communities, and salute to all of the people that rock with me. And salute to all of my new subs that have came up aboard, man. I appreciate the love and support. Uh, you know, like I don't often get enough for the formerly known as Polo Sports Talk and ENT, but I really appreciate it, man, for y'all coming in, supporting me, even if we don't necessarily agree on particular topics. Just the fact that you come through, show your boy love, comments, even if you talk shit, I appreciate it. And even if you don't like my channel, um, I appreciate you too. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that that wants to see the destruction of my platform, I appreciate you too, because that lets me know that you care enough about me to think about me. So I really appreciate that. And if you even come there, every now and again, you know what I'm saying, and don't fully support me or don't rock with me like that, I appreciate that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, because there's always been a saying, you know what I'm saying, pennies add up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people that support you, you know what I'm saying, they might fuck with you a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They'll, might not give you shit in the beginning, but then when you really start uh, progressing and stuff, then they come with the fake shit and they want to pretend like they was with you in the beginning and stuff like that. But I welcome it all too, because that just shows how fake they are. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that too, because you got fake people all around you that want to pretend and act like they with you and stuff like that. But when you start failing, notice those people will be like the nana and a boo boo type, or they won't be there at all. So, like I said, man, I appreciate it all. It don't matter to me, because where I come from, man, you still got to keep using your legs and your arms and your feet and your hands regardless to get shit done. Salute to Alex, salute to Ted. Please hit that like when you come in here. Hit the like. That's all you gotta do, is just double tap the screen, man. Please. Double tap the screen. It's not that hard. But having said all of that, Darvin Ham had came out, rightly so, and stated his disgust for how the Lakers treated him. And it wasn't the Lakers, really. Well, it was the Lakers, but it was led by LeBron. I know when y'all look at the title, y'all think that I'm going at Coach Ham. Absolutely not. What I'm saying is that Darvin Ham, he didn't even need to say anything at all. Now, of course, he's going to voice how he feels, but I know on this channel right here, Darvin Ham, he's got my full support, 100%. Come on, man. Hey, y'all hit the like, man. Y'all might be mad that I said what I said, but if just listen to the video, okay? Listen to the video and stop getting in your feelings, okay? Listen to the video. Now, like I said, I'm on board with what Darvin Ham said. Okay, I don't have a problem with it at all. As a matter of fact, I'm probably, like I said, I'm in a minority of how Coach Ham, how he's coached. I've defended this guy, and like I said, there's Lakers channels that really won't admit that they were going at Darvin Ham. They didn't like his coaching style. They were ready to get Hurley in there. Danny Hurley. They were ready to get him in there, right? They were so ready to replace Darvin Ham. Really, honestly, a lot of you that are Lakers fans, I'm talking about true Lakers fans, not LeBron fans that came over there and want to pretend to be Lakers fans. But really, honestly, you Lakers fans, y'all really should be thanking Darvin Ham for the development of some of those players. Uh, Rui Hachimura, when I think of development, he comes right to mind. Austin Reeves, he comes right to mind, okay? Like Austin Reeves, he's gotten a lot better. He still needs to improve on his defense and stuff like that, but he had gotten a lot better. D'Lo, okay? As much as you don't like D'Lo and D'Angelo Russell, let's just think about it. When he's not playing with LeBron James, guess what? D'Lo actually plays a lot better. Let's get real. And I know some people are gonna trip out when I say this. You know, Anthony Davis to a certain extent. I felt like Darvin Ham instilled a little bit of toughness into Anthony Davis, and then also Anthony Davis, he's starting to see the AD starting to see the writing on the wall. You know, but yeah, I can't just say anything because we know that Darvin Ham was a better coach than JJ Redick. We know that they were a better coach than JJ Redick. There are a lot of people that are wishing they were wishing failed on Darvin Ham. They didn't want to see Darvin Ham go to no Western Conference Finals. They did not want to see him go to no Western Conference Finals at all. But that's something that they will never be able to take away from Coach Ham. He did a solid job coaching. A lot of people want to sit up here and talk about his adjustments and all that other stuff. There's plenty of coaches that didn't really necessarily have good adjustments, but just the fact that they were good, they were able to motivate their team and get the best out of the team. I think they were talking about his schemes. They didn't understand his schemes and shit like that. When it really boils down to it, it's really going to be up to the players to execute all that shit towards the end of the game, and when the game gets tight, and when you're in a tight situation or tight series, like with the Denver situation, the Lakers had pretty much all the games. I mean, it just came down to execution. It came down to poor execution and not being able to convert, and defense too as well. Execution on offense as well as defense. I appreciate the light. You know what I'm saying? I had like a couple people in there, no light. It's all good. Not tripping, still grinding out in this hole. Fellas, hope y'all doing well. Hey, what up, A-Dub? A-Dub in the building. Hit that like for your boy, man. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, we doing good up in here, man. Well, I'm talking about Darvin Ham right now. He really didn't even need to say anything. Because we know Darvin Ham. Listen, listen. I've been talking about Darvin Ham and been having Darvin Ham's back. Everybody else now, they want to, like I said, it's like I'll say something in the beginning. There's probably maybe only two guys on here on this YouTube thing, maybe 2-3 guys on here that really had Darvin Ham's back, and I was one of them. And I'm not even a Lakers fan. There are a lot of people that sat up here and were saying that Darvin Ham didn't need to be coaching. I wasn't one of them. I'm gonna be real. I wanted to pick Darvin Ham up on the 76ers as far as an assistant. I wouldn't nothing that not taking anything away from Nick Nurse or nothing because I got to give Nick Nurse his credit. He been coaching his ass off. But to have an assistant man that has been in a championship, that's got a championship pedigree, and on top of that, he's been in the trenches. Yeah, I'll take Darvin Ham. You said Darvin Ham need to come to my Spurs. He would be a good fit. Nah, A-Dub. So you a Spurs fan? A-Dub. My bad, bro. Yeah. I just put you as a moderator, but man, what? Hold on, y'all. All right, there you go, A-Dub. So you a Spurs fan? Well, see, this is the thing, man. The Spurs are a young and up and coming team. Like you're gonna develop. Like the way that they're looking at the Spurs, probably that's how a lot of people looked at OKC. That's how they looked at Orlando once upon a time. Um, to a certain extent, they looked at the Indiana Pacers. They looked at them like that. Hey, New York Knicks for a long time, they were looking at the New York Knicks like that. And what I'm saying is they were looking at them as a team that you really you didn't have to worry about. Like they're looking at Utah like that now. But eventually the Spurs, especially with Wemby, and like I said, I'm in the minority of the guys that like Wemby. I fucks with Wembyama, man. I fucks with Wembyama. What can you do? What the fuck can you do? You said, "Oh, what's up with it, the real?" I see you in here. Nah, he voiced his disgust about the wrongful firing because Darvin Ham used to be with the Los Angeles Lakers. He was the head coach, and he was basically saying that he felt like he was being wrongfully terminated. And then on top of that, he also said that he took pretty much the same group of guys that won the NBA Cup and also went to the Western Conference Finals and whatnot. They pretty much got the same group, the real. And he was just saying, stuff like that. But and then also I'm talking about the criticism that this guy took. This is what Two Raw alluded to about how when the Bucks had started off 2-8, and I'm glad Two Raw brought up that talking point. That's an excellent point that he brought up about them saying that it was Darvin Ham's fault because he the way that he was done in Milwaukee, in LA, and then him coming to Milwaukee and Milwaukee starting off 2-8, and he's an assistant, then they want to blame him. That makes absolutely no sense, especially considering the fact that Darvin Ham was on the championship team when the Bucks won it. Yes, the Bucks won it. I know y'all forget that the Bucks won a championship. I know y'all forget that Giannis was seen as the best player in the league in a lot of people's eyes. I know y'all forget that they had Drew Holiday and had an impact on defensively. I know y'all forget that Mike Budenholzer was the coach of that squad. I know, I get it, but yes, believe it or not, the Bucks did win. But I have to say it like that because some of you motherfuckers forget that the Bucks actually won a title. Some of y'all forget that the Denver Nuggets won a title. Cause y'all so fixated on one damn player or one team. Y'all don't pay attention to nothing else, man. And that's what I noticed online, man. We got a whole bunch of one-dimensional motherfuckers on here. They pay attention to one thing. No, we pay attention to everything around this bitch. But yeah, I think he would be a great pickup for the Spurs. Matter of fact, I think he'd be a great head coach. Like, Pop is back. He's on the bench and everything. With everything that he had going on. I think Popovich had a stroke, and I'm glad he recovered. A lot of people don't recover from strokes and stuff, but I think he would be a great coach for the Spurs. I think he fits with what the Spurs were trying to do. You got to think about it. I mean, Udoka, part of the Coach Popovich tree. You know what I'm saying? Budenholzer was part of the Popovich tree. Even though I don't necessarily particularly agree with a lot of Budenholzer's philosophy, but nevertheless, you can't take that away from him. Nick Nurse, I think he was a part of the Coach Popovich tree. I think he was, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, man, everybody looking at the title, they tripping out. Oh man, how can you say that? But go ahead and listen to the video, then you'll understand what I mean. But that just goes to show people getting their feelings and stuff like that, and not realizing that I fuck with Darvin Ham. I probably one of the only guys on here saying that Darvin Ham, he shouldn't have been fired. When he got fired, the way they did him during the season, led by LeBron, of course, to get rid of a head coach, and you already knew. This is what I trip out on too. You said, yeah, he could be a good mentor for the young player. Yeah, I can see Wembanyama winning a championship in about maybe 6 to 7 years. That's how good Wembanyama is. That's how much potential Wembanyama has. He doesn't get out there. He's not here to be a social media darling and talk to the media 24/7, 365, and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Tim Duncan got criticized a lot for what he was doing and stuff, because he wasn't necessarily a guy. He wasn't no media darling. He just wanted to go out there and play basketball or whatever. He didn't even want to make. He didn't even really make that much money. Like, well, he was underpaid as a player by his choice. You know what I'm saying? He took a pay cut the last couple of seasons for the betterment of the team, just to win championship. Oh, trust me, A-Dub, I know about the Spurs. I got a homie that loves the Spurs to death, man. He don't like no Mavericks. He don't like no Rockets. This motherfucker love the Spurs. That's the only people that I really know that like the Spurs. They're from San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Darvin Ham, man, he didn't really need to say no. You said who? Sight? Well, yeah. Well, he's not from there, but yeah, he liked the Spurs too. I can't understand why either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. The most of the people that I know like the Spurs are from San Antonio. I've always respected the Spurs. I like a lot of people won't watch the Spurs. Like the real, you probably wouldn't watch the Spurs because you think their style of game is so boring. I'm talking about back in the days when Tim Duncan and Mono Ginobili and Tony Parker. But I can actually sit down and watch a Spurs game because they actually play real basketball. They play like basketball is really supposed to be played, both on offensive end and defensive end. They're coached hard by Popovich, but y'all don't want to see that. Y'all want to see the dramaticism. Y'all want to see the theatrics. Y'all want to see, you know, AD on the floor crying and hollering. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk about LeBron 24/7. Y'all would rather see John Morant talking about his ops and all that shit on social media, flashing the burners and shit like that, rather than seeing him posterize somebody. That's what y'all want to see. Y'all don't want to get back to basketball. Y'all don't want to see that shit. Y'all want to sit there and talk 24/7, 365 about LeBron James and how his hair look and what did he have for breakfast and what I'm saying, how his wife look and y'all talk about Bronny y'all talk about Bronny and LeBron more than y'all talk about the whole goddamn NBA. Let's just keep it 100. I get tired of talking about that shit, man. Yeah, I already talked about that, the real. Yeah, I've been talked about that. Yeah, go check the video out. But yeah, I already talked about that. And remember, I did I actually followed that up because he did a game-winning dunk against the Celtics. I hope you get my notifications, homie. Click the bell icon so that you get my notifications. Okay, I mean that's on everything. I'm posting regular on the community posts, everything, man. It's all there. We on top of that shit. Some of the stuff I'm not gonna talk about, like this Darvin Ham situation. Everybody else was really talking about it, but I felt like I didn't really need to say too much about the shit. Neither did Darvin Ham because we in the LDBC pretty much for the most part everybody got Darvin Ham's back. I know over here on this channel right here we had Darvin Ham's back. I'm quite sure 78 had Darvin Ham's back, and I know for sure Two Raw had his back too, and as well as Ticket TV. We all had his back, man. It was a crying shame. Now you had some other channels. I'm not gonna name no names that was sitting up there talking all this shit about Darvin Ham, how he couldn't coach, uh, he needed to leave the Lakers, he don't know how to make adjustments, all this other bullshit, yada 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 yada. I think the Cavs are gonna lose the real and listen, like I said, uh, they're not a championship team to me. They're just a really good regular season team, but they're gonna fold in the playoffs. Something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And they can't beat Boston. Hell, I don't even see. And you know what? The real, I'm gonna really hurt some people feeling. Uh, I have a strange feeling that if the Bucks continue playing like they're playing, I don't think they could beat the Bucks. If they match up with the Bucks, the way that Giannis is playing, because Giannis is playing at an MVP level. He's in the top. Now you gotta put him number one, or number two at least by Jokic. They still got Jokic as number one or whatever. And I got to give Luka his credit, even though I feel some type of way. I think Kyrie should be in place of Luka. That's just me because he held it down while Luka was gone. I don't think Kyrie is getting his flowers like he's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't gonna say thank you? I can't stand when they don't say thank you. These hoes ain't got no manners. Nah, but yeah, man. Um, yeah, I don't see the Cavs being a championship team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating because I like Darius Garland. Darius Garland and Jared Allen are my favorites on that team. Donovan Mitchell, as good as he is or whatever, he could be a shot jacker and very inefficient at times, and also make excuses about him being injured and all this other bullshit. But I like Darius Garland. I don't think he gets enough credit for his playmaking ability. I don't think he gets enough credit for the way that he takes care of the ball as a point guard, like a point guard should. I don't think he gets that credit at all. Everybody's worried about Donovan Mitchell and what he's doing and Spider and stuff. Nah, it's Darius Garland. If it wasn't for Darius Garland, like I said, Donovan Mitchell wouldn't be as good as he is. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Now, I wanted to talk about Michael Irvin and Travis Hunter. Man, ignore all this bullshit that you're hearing about Michael Irvin going at Travis Hunter because of who he's with and all that other stuff, man. That's a whole bunch of cap made up bullshit narrative that they're trying to feed into the public, man. Michael Irvin actually supports Travis Hunter. He wants Travis Hunter to make solid decisions and say that it was about the money. He wants Travis Hunter to be more outspoken in terms of the money that he's going to be receiving, especially going into that next level or whatnot. Michael Irvin loves Travis Hunter. You know what I'm saying? You got to realize Michael Irvin was one of the first people that Dion brought there to Colorado to talk to the kids, because everybody comes to Colorado to talk to the kids. Hell, when Dion, a lot of y'all forget. I know y'all love Young Dolph. I got love for Young Dolph too. Um, he brought Young Dolph to Jackson State. Did y'all know that? He brought him to Jackson State when and this was before, of course, before the demise of Young Dolph. He came up there like he was bringing everybody up there. Like all this stuff that you're seeing from Coach Prime, him bringing guests up there to talk to the kids and stuff like that. This isn't anything new. He was doing it at Jackson State, man. Lemon Pepper Lou in the building. Make sure y'all go sub to Lemon Pepper Lou, man. How you feeling, homie? Hey, prayers up for Lemon Pepper Lou, man. Prayers up for Lemon Pepper Lou, man. We with you in this fight too, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep battling, bro. I'm with you 100%. If ain't nobody, with you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got your back here in the LDBC, bro. Brittany Renner before she lost her mind. Brittany Renner, man, I don't have a problem with Brittany Renner, and that's gonna be my next subject right there. What I'm gonna be talking about. Um, you know, See, men criticize women for being hoes and thoughts and shit, but I mean, like, let's just keep it 100. It's okay for a man to be an all-out hoe. You know what I'm saying? But can you respect a woman for being a hoe? Can you respect her for being a thought? You know what I'm saying? And the answer is why not? No, y'all don't. y'all be like, I'm merging into the next subject. You know what I'm saying? Listen, does your boyfriend's past or your girlfriend's past, does it matter? Doesn't matter. I want to know. Cause for some of y'all, like the whole theory about turning a hoe into a housewife. Man, that could be the same for both. You know, it's all right for a man to smash every female out the park. I'm talking about just at an astronomical rate of getting the wop. You feel me? Uh, and he's celebrated, right? You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker celebrated, man. They'd be like, oh, he was a Rolling Stone, so to speak. Oh man, he was a pimp, man. He was a Mac. You know what I'm saying? You said save it for the next live. No, we're gonna talk about it right now. It's in the title. I mean, I'll do a part two, but no. We're gonna talk about this right now. We got to. It's in the title. We got to talk about it because it's really like all the shit that's going on with Travis Hunter and stuff like that. Like, what y'all gotta realize, man, that whole situation where she turned the cheek and all this other bullshit, didn't want to kiss him because she was mad and all that other stuff. Man, there's a lot of girlfriends and fiancés and women in general that done did that to their man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just don't see it happening on camera. I don't think what she did was really all that big of a deal. If she upset about something or something like that, listen, man, they've been together 5 years, and then also this is another thing too. There's a lot of women that'll tell you when they first met they husband or whoever they with, boyfriend, whoever they with, right? They'll tell you in the beginning that they weren't feeling them at first. A lot of them will. If she said that Travis Hunter wasn't her type in the beginning, dog, why are you getting mad at her? You know what I'm saying? Now I know the obvious people gonna think, oh yeah, just because he is who he is and all this other shit. Hey, that was her decision. You think a lot of other women ain't doing that either? So listen, I'm not gonna sit up here and get all on Leanna and all this other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going to bed with these people. You're not in there with them 24/7 or whatever. Hey, he might have not got a kiss on the cheek, but guess what? He got to kiss something else at night probably. Right? Yeah. OnlyFans models are celebrated. Like exactly. Than regular people. But like I said, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. And some of y'all probably won't admit it. Listen, if you're gonna be a thought, man, if you're gonna be a thought, if you're gonna be a hoe, like I would respect you more if you keep that shit classy. If you're a stripper, you don't have to announce to the whole world, hey, I'm a stripper, all this other, let them talk about you. Because the whole, let's just call it what they put you in the same category as a thought. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. If you're a porn star, they'll put you in the same category as a thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. So, can your boyfriend's past or your girlfriend's past does it matter? And a lot of people they do bring it up. They bring up, their girlfriend's past or their wife's past or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That actually can tear a relationship apart. Whereas if if you respect, you know, like let's say, with Kim Kardashian and shit, Kanye didn't care about, well, at one time he didn't care about, the sex tape with Kim Kardashian and all this other stuff with Ray J. You said these are the same people who will hate on Caitlin Clark when she gets married. Something. Well, shit. Well, man, I mean, I don't see why. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, man, I forget Caitlin Clark is even a woman, man. Like, I'm just being real, man. Like, you know, man, I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, look, I'm trying to be nice, man. You know what I'm saying? But Angel Reese, I know she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Cheryl Swoops, I knew she was a woman. Maya Moore, I knew she was a woman. Juju Watkins, I knew she was a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even Lisa Leslie, tall ass, I knew she was a woman. Hell, Rebecca Lobo, I know that she's a woman. Candace Parker, I know that she was a woman. Tina Thompson, fine ass with her big ass lips, I knew that she was a woman. Man, I gotta wonder about Caitlin Clark. Ain't no bullying. Shit, come around my family. Come around my family. What you call bullying, nigga? Shit, man, she wouldn't last. She'll walk out of that motherfucker real quick. Man, they'll be like, man, who the hell is this Mel Gibson looking motherfucker? You bullying her? Oh my god! Nigga, you'll never make it. You'll never make it. Shit. They'd be like, damn, man, motherfucker. Looking like goddamn fucking Lethal Weapon and shit. That's Lethal Weapon. Man, that's Lethal Weapon right there. That's Mel Gibson in his prime. Don't give a fuck. I mean, she can play ball and shit. God damn, nigga. Hell yeah, man. Shit. Hey, Lou, man. You better you gotta have some thick skin. Chad talk about bullying. Shit, bullying like that word really didn't exist back in my day. You know what I'm saying? Bullying. Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Parker, Boris Diaw, were some of my favorite type of guys to watch on Spurs. Oh yeah, Duncan. Yeah, man. Like I like Boris Diaw. Boris Diaw didn't get enough credit either. I don't feel like Boris Diaw got enough credit, man. You said Boris Diaw. You said I got to I got to go to the doctor. I'll see you later. All right, man. Have a good one, Lou, man. Hope everything go good for you, man. Nah, but hey, I just be playing around, man. It ain't nothing personal with Caitlin Clark. I think she's a phenomenal basketball player, but I mean, if you're gonna give Caitlin Clark, you know, her just doing her flowers, you got to give Angel Reese her flowers. Like, okay, does she have as much skill as Caitlin Clark? No, she doesn't. But like, she was just as successful as Caitlin Clark. She got out of there with a championship, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that big of a deal. Like, you know, and then motherfuckers be up and, oh man, you bullying her and nigga, dog, she been getting talked about. Hell, I get talked about, nigga. Shit, that shit don't, man. Shit, man. You gotta have thick ass skin, man. Especially on the internet, man. Motherfucker be ready to crash out and shit over what? over what you said and all this other stuff, man. But yeah, man, it's a real thing. A lot of people, a lot of people, they get on their significant other, whether it's their wife or it's their girlfriend, whatever the case is, and they'll bring up their past. Like if a girl used to be, a prostitute, they'll get into an argument and he'll be like, yeah, that's why you did this and that. Nah, you can't say anything about that because you were supposed to support that woman regardless of whatever shortcomings that she might have had. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all don't agree with that, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't, and honestly, like a lot of these people would just tell you what they want you to know. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that they're telling you the full truth about what's going on. So, like I said, man, I don't like people that be like, "Oh yeah, she used to be a stripper, or she was this, or she was a thought," stuff like that. Like if there was a lady, man, that like she used to really be out there, okay, she used to really be out there, but she ended up changing her life. You know what I'm saying, and becoming successful and all this other stuff. I could respect that. I could respect that. I've had women come to me and tell me flat out they were thoughts. You know what I'm saying? They used to be thoughts or whatever. They're like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be this and that, but then they changed their life. Look, you can't get mad. You can't really get mad at that. Like I can actually respect that because some people won't admit that. Like being a thought to me is no different than you being addicted to a drug. The only thing is that you addicted to sex. You know what I'm saying? Or and pretty much a lot of the society won't admit it. Like the majority of society is addicted to sex, but they won't come out and outright admit it. Being a thought is no different than being addicted to porn. You know what I'm saying? Being a thought is no addicted. I mean, no different than you being being a serial killer. You understand what I mean? You're an addict. You know what I'm saying? There's people that are sex addicts out here, and you can't judge them. That's just the vice that they happen to like. So why would you get mad at a female that okay, if y'all go out, let's say y'all go out, she's changed her life. Let's say that she's a teacher right now. Let's say that she's a principal or something like that. And you don't know nothing about her past, but you start talking to her and then she tells you straight up before you hear it from somebody else. You got to respect that. And of course it's your decision whether you want to go forward or not. But she'll be like, "Look, I used to be out there. I did this, that, and the third or whatever." You know what I'm saying? But see, this is the whole thing, and this is where the Travis Hunter situation comes in, right? Y'all will call a guy for being with a woman that, let's say, she used to be a thought or whatever, but she's changed her life and stuff like that. A lot of people know her past. You don't really know her past and everything. They're gonna label you a simp. But let's pull the skeletons out of your closet. What's up, Steven? Let's pull the skeletons out of your closet. Uh, you know what I'm saying? What did you tell them that you were addicted to something? You said she's a red flag. How do you know her? Like, have you met her? You see, you're going based off of TV. Have you sat down and had a conversation with her? Well, better yet, you're old enough to be Travis Hunter's. You're old enough to be his father or even his grandfather, Stephen. Okay. Did he bring you by the house and where you can meet Leanna to have a conversation? Is that your grandson? Is that your son? Is that your nephew? No, it's not. So why are you sitting there saying that, yeah, it's a red flag? Have you seen the type of women that he's dated? How do you know if she's a red flag? You going based off of, oh yeah, she turned her cheek, or she said that she wasn't attracted to him, and all this other stuff. That stupid social media stuff. You said I know the type of what type of I know the type of what type of I know the type of what type of you need to type correctly. Think there's a little grammar problem. You know, pronouns, adjective, verbs. You know what I'm saying? Come on. A-E-I-O-U. Sometimes Y out in this motherfucker. Goddamn. You know, predicate, you know what I'm saying? Anonym, synonym. I know what type of woman. Okay, so how do you know? Let's dig deep. Because last time I checked, Black China, she got a sex tape out, right? Okay, Kim Kardashian, she had a sex tape out, right? Oh, wait, well, hold on. Let me get an even better one for you. Last time I checked, Sexy Red was coming with a makeup line or a lip gloss line that had STDs and all these type of sex lingos on there and stuff like that. The stuff that she talking about, booty hole brown and stuff like that. Is she that type of woman? Come on, let's cook and don't run out of here. You know Steven gonna run. Go run! Then he gonna make a video talk about, oh, we're pulling off. We right here, right now. Then shouldn't make her get up for the Heisman. Why not? That's his fiance. Don't you got a wife? So you gonna support her? Hey, listen. You're gonna support her regardless of her flaws. That's his fiance. That's who he chose to be with. That's when he kneeled down and proposed to her, she said yes. So that's who he's gonna support, whether you like it or not. Like, you haven't had a conversation with her. Have you went to dinner with this woman? Did you go to high school with her? Where y'all knee high in the sandbox together? You know what I'm saying? Did you grow up with her? Is that your sister? You know what I'm saying? Did you work with her? You know what I'm saying? Have you had even a 5-minute conversation with her? No, you don't. But listen, we sit up here, Sexy Red can make, literally, you can see everything about Sexy Red. I'm not going to go be descriptive and everything like that. I'm trying to clean things up. But we all know the sex tape that was out with Sexy Red and everything like that. But that's celebrated. But a girl that just simply said, oh, at first he wasn't my type and all this other bullshit and stuff like that. Now you saying, oh, yeah, I know that woman. Man, you don't know her. Well, that's what you think. That's what you think. And if she's still with him, guess what? Did Vanessa get a divorce from Kobe? Go ahead, you can put it in the comment section. No. Did Aisha Curry get a divorce from Steph Curry? No. Did Tammy get a divorce from Grant Hill? No. D Wade eventually got a divorce, you know, with that whole situation and everything like that. But that had to do with, you know, some mental stuff or whatever that was going on and stuff like that. But my point is, Stephen, man, is that uh, you're the media has a way of pushing all these narratives and stuff like that. Last time I checked, see, you want that nigga Travis Hunter to be normalized what you used to seeing. Travis Hunter having a whole bunch of baby mama drama coming up there talking about, yeah, you need to come take care of your baby at the game and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You want him to be out there, you know what I'm saying, all drugged up on fentanyl and all that other bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Talk about ops and shit like that with his guns and shit, and got a whole bunch of females twerking and all that other stuff. That's what you want to see. That's what we normalize. That's what you want to see. But are you not married? No, you ain't. You speaking bullshit. And you sitting there up in here going, you going by what you hopping on the train. That's what you doing. Oh yeah. You know, Travis Hunter. Nah, man. Have your own mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, do you know that nigga? Do you know Travis Hunter? And if anything, if she do leave him, if she does want a divorce and all that other stuff, you act like Travis Hunter can't go get another female. Shit, y'all more worried about Travis Hunter's female than y'all worried about your own goddamn female. Yeah, I know you mad. Yeah, you mad. Yeah, don't come over here with that bullshit, man. Oh yeah, well I know what type of female she is. Nigga, you ain't had no conversation with her. You haven't sat down, had no conversation with her, you know what I'm saying? You don't know her, you know what I'm saying? But all these other females could come out here making all these sex tapes and shit like that. But y'all celebrate them. Y'all like, wow. Y'all get y'all nut off to them. But meanwhile, shit, they trying to at least do the right thing. Whether, from your perception, if it seems like odd that they doing it, they still doing it. They getting married or whatever. I thought that was the quote-unquote American-ass dream. To get married, you know what I'm saying? Had a white picket fence and all that shit. I thought that's what y'all want. But like I said, y'all normalizing, oh yeah, it gotta be a thought. Y'all think it's great. Y'all celebrating OnlyFans bitches and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Sex tapes and all this other bullshit. Nigga having ops and all that other stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, we suffering. But Travis Hunter doing something good. Travis Hunter was the one that got a 4-2. Travis Hunter the one that got the Heisman. Travis Hunter was the one that got 7 awards. Travis Hunter is the one that's out here that is the athletic cat that everybody wants on their squad. Travis Hunter is the one that they talking about. Travis Hunter is the one that we talking about now. But you sitting up here saying, oh man, I'm speaking facts. Man, you ain't speaking no goddamn facts. You ain't bringing no logic to the table. Shit. Talking about, oh yeah, man, nigga, Travis Hunter can go get any female that he want right now. Whether you think he ugly, whether you think he look like this or look like that, there's plenty of ugly niggas that you think that can get out there and take your girl probably. Just by them just doing some of the things that you want. Talk about, and that's another thing. I'm glad Two-Raw put this out there too. Why y'all so concerned about how a nigga look? Nigga, hey, call me ugly all day. That just gives me more of a passion to prove your ass wrong. Oh, he look like this, he look like that. Nigga, you just I guess you with that fruit roll-up bullshit. Talking about the way a nigga look and shit like that. I give a damn less how a nigga look. Anyways, salute to everybody, man. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Shout out to the whole LWC. Ain't nothing personal. I just be fucking around, man. Steven, my guy. Like, share, subscribe, hit them notifications too. Shouts out to the whole LWBC. I'll get at y'all later.